So once again, welcome back to Netflix Football, and the Premier League is upon us. The first clash, what we all saw yesterday night between Brentford and Arsenal. Arsenal being Arsenal and going down 2-0 to Brentford. You expected that kind of a sort to be happening, all right. Considering to the fact that Manchester United face up against Leeds United, the eternal rivals, the Roses Derby is upon us as the Reds go marching on and the Leeds go marching on together. It is the first match of the Manchester United in the Old Trafford with the Old Trafford faithful back in all force and bloom. And with us tonight, not tonight exactly, with us today, evening or afternoon, from depends on wherever you're watching, we have a very special guest, someone who's seen a lot on this show, who is on his way to a screening of Manchester United between Leeds United, lives in Scotland. Without further ado, let us have him on screen right now in 3, 2 and 1. Prashant Bhau, you are live. I can see you're smiling, but do actually forgive us for the noises on the road because he's traveling. But Bhau, I know you're smiling right now, but actually, whenever I put up the lineup, you'll be crying because Earth is flat, but McFred is eternal.
I saw the lineup. I'm just hoping that. Yeah, I'm just hoping that we don't do an Arsenal today. That's all. I don't want it to be an Arsenal start.
Goodness gracious. We'll talk.
What a game last night, man. Absolutely. We all expected it, didn't we?
Absolutely. Brentford new boys pumping up the style. This is the Premier League, of course. Nothing is to be taken for granted. But before we actually go to the lineups, I'll ask you very briefly. This season is plagued, to be said, with expectations. Do you think Manchester United have the squad and the mettle to match and can foster ourselves a trophy at the end of this season?
So first and foremost, Neil, it depends on your definition of a trophy. If you're thinking a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup, I think yes. But if you're thinking of a Premier League, no. Because I think the Premier League is between City and Chelsea. Whoever screws it up more, they'll kind of win it. I don't think United still have the resources to challenge them for the title. Yes, of course, we can close the gap. But with Chelsea acquiring Lukaku and City getting Grealish and potentially Harry Kane in matter of 2-3 days, right? It's shut shop in Premier League right now. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it.
Might as well just ban the Premier League and make them both to joint champions, to be said. But considering the fact that United have,
yesterday Brentford's manager was asked, "What are your expectations from Premier League?" He said, "I'm only thinking of the next game. I am in that mode right now. I'm only thinking of the next game. Let's see where it goes."
That's the fact, right? Because this is the topsy-turvy nature of the Premier League. Of course, I'll ask you about this. Before that, let us actually have a glance at the lineup. To the right of your screens, if you can see, I'll read it out. De Gea starts on goal, contrary to facts that Dean Henderson would start. I think he's still not recovered from his problem. Harry Maguire in defense partners with Victor Lindelof. Of course, the two formidable partners with Rafael Varane, not yet registered to be a Manchester United player. Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw are the fullbacks. In midfield, it is the eternal McTominay and Fred starting against a robust Leeds side with Bruno Fernandes in the number 10 spot. Dan James, Paul Pogba probably from the left, and Mason Greenwood start up top. With all the talent that we had, Pau, do you think that maybe just it feels like United might just be overrun in this game? Are United well prepared? Because a lot of names on this list probably didn't even have full 90 minutes under the belt in the preseason.
I think we have a decent enough lineup, to be very honest with you. I won't say this lineup is extremely bad or this lineup is extremely good. It's a decent enough lineup. But can we steamroll Leeds? No. Leeds are going to give us a run for the money. No, it's not going to be one of those games where it's again a 6-2 kind of a thing. It's not going to happen. Okay. So we have a decent enough team. Having said that, the expectations from the start of the season were very different because we expected Rafael Varane deal to go through because I didn't want to see that Lindelof-Maguire partnership again. I was sick and tired of it. Now, you are not only seeing that, you are seeing McFred, which is another irritating factor for me. I'm like, पूरा window खत्म हो गया यार. मतलब तुम अभी भी वही lineup से persist कर रहे हो, then where exactly have you invested? I really thought Sancho would have started. You know, a good 60-minute run would have been essential for him, but Ole has decided to use him as a sub from the bench. I also expected Van de Beek to start, not
Right.
happening either. So,
Right.
no complaints about the lineup, but surely not happy with it.
The next topic is especially Van de Beek, considering the fact that he played very well in essentially as the deep lying playmaker with Matic as the destroyer. Like we all hoped that he would have been starting because he had minutes under the belt. Fred, McTominay played as a centre back for all the minutes that he has. Now, do you think starting in a crunch match against Leeds, do you think Van de Beek especially would have actually been the smarter choice amongst the two that are starting?
I think Ole has gone a bit pragmatic in this game because I think he's fearing the fact that, you know what, if Leeds hit on counter, I need someone who can stop it. I can't trust Lindelof still, nor can I trust Harry Maguire fully because he's coming from a very successful Euro campaign. So he's still a bit rusty, that man. A Medfred duo gives you that security in the midfield, thinking that, you know what, we're not going to concede.
He's having some internet issues. Although the streets are Wi-Fi in Scotland, but I think Prasant Bhau is having a bit of an internet problem. Let's hope he gets it solved. But then I'll just take it forward until he comes back. Is the fact that
Hi, am I audible now?
Yes. You're back. Do continue.
I'm saying that I would have preferred a Van de Beek and a Matic kind of a partnership, especially for this game. You know, Ole has been bit pragmatic and rightfully so. You know, I wouldn't blame Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for being pragmatic against Leeds because you don't give them space, man. They will hit you on counter. With the kind of pace they have with Rafinha, Harrison, and Bamford, right? It's risky. It's very risky.
Also, the fact that Stuart Dallas and Jack Harrison, both of probably the two most go-to guys in the FPL last term around, would have been, they are the ones that run around the most. Alioski as well. Rafinha, whom we hadn't faced against Leeds last term, is a proper mercurial player. On his day, he can destroy any defense, and he's been bringing consistency into the game as well. So, how do you think, especially that Rafinha might just be the ace in the hole for Leeds, and it might be too difficult for United to prop up a win in the first game of the season?
You know, the problem with players like Rafinha is the fact that, I don't know if you remember this, Swansea had a player by the name Wayne Routledge.
Yes.
Okay. And Jefferson Montero. The problem with these kind of wingers are that if they have a first 5 minutes of the game,
he's gone again. Wait for him a bit. The thing is that even though the likes of Rafinha, I got the drift of what he was speaking, is that Rafinha, these players are mercurial. Yep, you're back. Go on.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just the Wi-Fi which is acting weird. But I'm saying that players like Rafinha and all, right? You can't give them that many choices, man. I mean, if you give them a chance, right, either they will bunch in across or they will try and score the glorious. I'm not worried about Rafinha, but I'm more worried about that midfield duo of Medfred, because players like Calvin Phillips and Stuart Dallas will be running that midfield day in, day out. So which will leave Rafinha open. That's my big worry.
Absolutely. All the other players, Click, Rafinha, Billy Ayling, Rodrigo, Jack Harrison, and Patrick Bamford, it is definitely a very tough task to reckon, especially against the likes when you face against Marcelo Bielsa, to be very honest. But let's take away the Leeds cinematic for the moment. Let's focus on United. Bruno Fernandes, having broken the Premier League's long-standing record of the most goals in a season from Frank Lampard as a midfielder, do you think that he has even more chances of breaking his own record? Or do you think the likes of Sancho, Rashford, Cavani and Greenwood
most overrated player on planet? So Neil, I have this question. Most overrated player as per people in Premier League, but everyone has him in FPL. That is Bruno Fernandes. Okay? It's very clear. Everyone has him in their FPL. Are you kidding me? Who hasn't had Bruno Fernandes in FPL?
Oh my God.
And apparently he's the most overrated player.
Oh my God. That is the OP moment of tonight. Most overrated player by social media experts, but everyone has them on their FPL. You hit the nail right damn where it hurts, Prasant Bhau.
Yeah, you think about it, right? You think about it. Yeah, you think about it. Everyone has got two players. Okay, everyone has got two players in FPL for sure. One is Mo Salah because he's playing Norwich. Second is Bruno Fernandes. No one has got trust in Kevin De Bruyne, who's playing Man City, who's playing Tottenham Hotspurs. But Bruno Fernandes is overrated. He cannot score in big games. But I'll have him in FPL. It's this kind of height which annoys me. To answer your question, right? I think a lot is expected from Bruno Fernandes this year, just like every other year, because United attack all revolves around Bruno. Let's not kid ourselves. If Bruno is marked out of the game, our attack does not have any other option. So the pressure is on Bruno today to not just find an assist or a goal, but also to get involved in playmaking. That is where I'm curious to see what does Marcelo Bielsa does. Is he going to man mark Bruno, or is he going to say, you know what, let him have the ball, but I'll make sure I mark Pogba and Greenwood.
And close down the spaces, especially the climate difference that what we saw within the first game against Leeds and the second game is that the first game that Marcelo Bielsa had pushed for a man marking position based style, and it's very difficult to man mark Bruno Fernandes when you're sticking a man into him. It's actually easier to contain United when they are pressed in positional half spaces where you close down the gaps. And I'll ask you this is with the likes of Jadon Sancho, the likes of Rashford being coming back, also Pogba staying. Do you think that the goals and assists would be shared, or do you think Bruno is even going to have more statistics? Any higher than this, do you think Bruno would be like... United has to be the champions, right? If Bruno gets any higher goals or assists.
You know, if he's trying to get higher than this, then probably we'll have to make a statue for him next to the Holy Trinity. What else are you expecting from him? मतलब और क्या करेगा भाई वो? हर साल 25 goal plus assist, 25 plus goals and assists. It's not even funny now. I think the onus is on other people to step up right now, especially Greenwood. It is his big season. We have been saying it last year also. Greenwood has to get 15 to 20 goals. It's important for him. You know, I know for a matter of fact that if you play Edinson Cavani, even if you play half a season, he's going to give you half the amount of goals what Greenwood has given. You give him one chance out of two, he will score.
He actually outscored Greenwood with half chances.
Even he outscored Greenwood. Of course, I'm not going to deny the fact that Greenwood has had a very troubled season last time. Okay. I want Mason Greenwood to actually make that number 9 position of his at Manchester United. See, the potential is there in the kid. We all seen it. We all know that. And most Premier League teams know it, right? They don't give Mason Greenwood space. If he was so overrated and so hyped, like some other player from Chelsea who was supposed to go to Bayern Munich and all that, then they would have been playing him week in, week out. Okay, Mason Greenwood is class apart. We all know it. But like Roy Keane said, right? Just because you are class does not guarantee you a place in the lineup every week. You have to make that position of number 9 to yourself. It is important right now. Because if he doesn't do it, United will get into the market, will buy a number 9.
Especially with Erling Haaland's 75 million price tag looming.
That is anyways going to happen, man. We are going in the market for number 9, but with him and Greenwood, it's a better choice, you know, rather than just having Haaland as a number 9. Because I'm sick and tired of seeing Mason Greenwood on the right side. And with Jadon Sancho coming in, Mason Greenwood will not even get into the right side now.
Right.
And he's too good to be sent on loan.
Especially with Amad Diallo as well, and Facundo Pellistri, the winger berth is pretty much sorted now. It's a testament to the fact that he is starting in the number 9 spot. I think he should be kicking on this season as well, adding to his fine form.
I don't know if you remember last season, right? When we played West Ham. You know, last year when we played West Ham, we were 2 goals down, and then Paul Pogba revived that comeback. There was a small change which happened in that game. Was Mason Greenwood was brought on from right to number 9 position, and he scored the first goal.
Right.
Okay. And he had only half a chance in that game, and he scored that goal. That is the Mason Greenwood which you all are excited to see. Now the problem is he has done that only once last season. He has to do it week in, week out, because the number 9 shirt of Manchester United, right? It's a big responsibility, man. It's like you are the showman of that club. And I don't know if Mason Greenwood is ready or not. Does he have the potential? Yes. Can he do it? Yes. But when? That's the $1 million question.
Absolutely. We'll be all be waiting and gluing our eyes to the screen. Of course, I think that concludes the pre-match shenanigans. Of course, the most important part, the prediction time. Whom do you think will be coming out winners on this inaugural match at Old Trafford? Back with the fans, of course. Your predictions.
I think Leeds will take the lead in this game because United look a lot rusty. There is no still conviction from United team. I have a very weird feeling that this will be a draw. There will be a 1-1 draw or a 2-2 draw. Both teams are looking. So that's what I think. It will be a draw opening fixture.
Absolutely. Calvin Phillips again not playing versus Manchester United. He was hogged off at half time, if you all remember, in the first match. He's not playing
Yeah,
again.
6-2 game. McTominay murdered him, killed his career.
All well in the banter mood. Prashant Bhau, thank you so much. Best of luck to the screening that you're going on to. Cheer on the Reds from Scotland, and let's hope that you can come back with a pint of beer and a
Thank you.
smile on your face as well. Chalo.
Hopefully, I'm sober. Yeah.
Chalo. Bye bye. Okay, that was Prashant Bhau all the way from Scotland tuning in into these pre-match prospects. Of course, we'll be back after a quick short break with the first half. Do subscribe to the channel, do like and share the stream, of course. And also, if you want to donate to the channel, you can do so in the numbers below. Would help me in some bit, of course. Alright, see you after a quick short break. Do stay tuned. The first half is right on the other side.
Manchester United and Leeds knocking 7 bells out of each other. Manchester United have hit one of their fiercest rivals for 6. A rivalry that's never lacked the spice or intrigue.
All right, good news coming up our way as the Rafael Varane has been officially announced as a Manchester United player. Frigging finally, like literally frigging finally. We had to announce at some point of time, and we bloody did it in an ad break. You couldn't write this stuff up. Rafael Varane is officially a Manchester United player, a registered Manchester United player, and he is coming onto the field in a suit to be announced as the new Manchester United player. He's unveiled in front of the Old Trafford faithful. What a signing! Absolutely what a signing! Goodness gracious, here the Old Trafford. He's wearing 19. He'd be wearing 19. That explains the change of shirt from Amad Diallo. He's turned to 16. So the reports that I got that he'd be wearing 12 was wrong. He is wearing 19. Rafael Varane is on the bloody pitch. The Theatre of Dreams welcomes you, Champions League Varane. So much. Under the Sir Alex Ferguson stand, under the Sir Bobby Charlton stand, you need to relive your dreams. Old Trafford has gone mental. Big start to the season before United face Leeds officially. Goodness gracious. Old Trafford is electric. If you are watching, Old Trafford is electric at the moment of time. Rafael Varane is on the pitch. This man definitely a proven winner. 14 bloody finals and he has won them all. Rafael, Champions League Varane. Big signing for Manchester United. Definitely in the suit. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Old Trafford is as electric. Not seen the Old Trafford faithful as electric as this before. I'm still bloody pinching myself to see Rafael Varane holding up a Manchester United shirt. Oh goodness, is this even true? Is this even true? Goodness gracious, Old Trafford is bloody electric at the moment of time. Rio Ferdinand is there on the pitch as well. Goodness gracious, I need to clean my spectacles if I'm not seeing Phil Jones over there. Rafael Varane wore number 19 at Real Madrid in his first season at the club. So he'll be probably wearing the same at Manchester United. I need a drink too. Rio Ferdinand greeting Rafael Varane is actually a very good sight in football. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Still cannot believe it. Of course, coming back to the lineup, David De Gea starts in goal. Harry Maguire partners Victor Lindelof with Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw in the defense. Scott McTominay and Fred partner up in midfield. The dynamic duo we have seen more often than not under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer midfield is supported by Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba, who we suspect is going to be playing through the left as he had done earlier parts of last season. Dan James starts to the right. Still no Jadon Sancho is on the bench. Fitness issues, he's fallen sick and missed a few training sessions. Of course, it's Greenwood who is on the number 9 slot. Impressive start for him and room to actually claim that stake for the number 9, but he is and has to, definitely he has to take this chance that he's been getting. The teams are in the dugout. Old Trafford is full again and is electric, as I say. Definitely a cracker of a game to start off Manchester United's journey in this Premier League season. It ends in a World Cup, of course. This season brings us hope and new stars just after the international football realm ended. You can bloody well be sure that this is just the start of something very delightful. Like, I don't want to say it just for obvious purposes, not jinxing the thing, but definitely Manchester United under the Theatre of Dreams, something to definitely be proud of. Just minutes away from kickoff. Stream has gone. Stream has vanished. Manchester United will be trying to compete for the biggest trophies possible this season with the lineup, star-studded lineup they have accumulated. It's gonna be like if, bloody if, a big if is there, if they click, definitely. You have a team to watch out for over here. Do hit the like and that subscribe button, folks, if you're new to the stream. Anthony Martial, I hope that he would have started this season, this first opening game of the season. Junior Firpo, who has been signed by Leeds United, finds himself on the bench. Whenever I see the two teams on the pitch, this looks like to be very much open for both the teams to be taking. Lots of overloads, especially by Leeds. The wide spaces. Because of that, I don't think Leeds will go all out as we had seen them. They were hit for 6. They were hit for bloody 6 last term. Definitely. Lots of pressing when Leeds actually poise up. But then again, you never know what the Premier League has in store for you, of course. Harry Maguire definitely scored from a Luke Shaw assist. Much more of what we want to see this season. Harry Maguire finding the net rather than giving away a foul. Patrick Bamford starts up top with Raphinha. And Patrick Bamford has a very good season last term under the guidance on the mentorship of Marcelo Bielsa. Let's hope he continues his brilliant form, but not against us tonight. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is happy but poised. Against Leeds, it is always difficult. Marcelo Bielsa knows how much of a Manchester United threat they have with the 20-minute bloody monologue amongst Anthony Martial in the last game. Of course, we'll be starting off with a minute's silence. Minutes of applause. So much. The Old Trafford boys is absolutely looming mental at this point of time. And we're underway. My stream is something of a problematic term. Natural football noise is back upon us. No more of those shenanigans that we witnessed in that term. First half is underway. Harry Maguire breaking through the defense. Finds Luke Shaw in the overlap. Pogba is indeed starting from the left. Victor Lindelof, who might find his playtime scarce after the unveiling of Rafa Varane. Luke Shaw takes a tumble. Referee waves play on. So good to be commentating on the Premier League. It's back to David De Gea, goalkeeper in between the sticks tonight. Avram Glazer comments McFred. I don't know who thought of that. Then long ball played over the top for Greenwood over there. Ball falls to Dan James. Bruno Fernandes. Scott McTominay has the chance. Scott McTominay takes a shot and it is the first corner of the night for Manchester United. McTominay again making those late runs that we have seen him in the last match against Leeds. Bruno Fernandes has made a bright start to the game as well. Memories of last December, definitely. Greenwood is there taking the set piece. Something new. Ball taken in. What a save. Melier with the save. Aaron Wan-Bissaka retrieves and goes all the way back. He's happy to find the feet of David De Gea. David De Gea's final touch in the last season was definitely heartbreaking. Missing the penalty. My first watch along. Leeds United have started with their muckery. Dan James retrieving the ball. Bruno Fernandes now. Harry Maguire starting his lung-breaking runs from defence. Finds Paul Pogba from the left wing. Much speculations about his future as well. Dan James is unable to keep the ball in play. Excited to see Jadon Sancho. Leeds is very like, this is not the Leeds team that we've known giving away passes. Manchester United have find themselves with a corner. 3 minutes 16 seconds on the clock. Luke Shaw placing the ball. Harry Maguire up for it. Similar territory to last game. Paul Pogba, McTominay, Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, all good with their heads. Ball is played in again. It's a comfortable save for Melier, who is very fast. But what a tackle there by Dan James. What a tackle there by Dan James. What a cheer by the Old Trafford faithful over there. Victor Lindelof on the ball now. Dan James, the next right back, if he gets on tackling like that. Paul Pogba coming in field and orchestrating. Wan-Bissaka with his new hairdo. Scott McTominay now. Playing higher up between him and Fred. Lindelof. Lung-busting runs. Paul Pogba. Had it been Rashford, he would have been in. You see Victor Lindelof doing that a lot. Flag was kept down. It's back to Melier. Leeds United with the possession now. Leeds United trying to play out of the back. There is not high press, but conservative press. United know what happens when you try to press Leeds. Better holding your position and going all out at this moment of time. Ball is played over the top. Easy pickings for Luke Shaw, who heads it back to David De Gea. Still Victor Lindelof with the ball. Lovely touch there from Bruno Fernandes. Sets up McTominay. Mason Greenwood now. Paul Pogba to the left. Takes the shot, and that's a weak effort from Mason Greenwood. But what a touch there from Bruno bloody Fernandes. He is so great to watch on the ball. Greenwood, safe to say that when he hits them, it stays hit. That was not one of his finer moments. Old Trafford is electric. Leeds United, Rafinha on the ball. Scott McTominay intercepts. Fred Maguire. Back to Fred. Scott taken down from behind to a cheer. A round of applause. Very, very strong challenge there from Koch on Bruno Fernandes. Oof, that was a harsh one, man. Clip right. Ball played out wide to Dan James, who is, as usual, offside. 7 minutes on the clock, guys. If you're new to the channel, do hit the like and that subscribe button. Lovely pass there, out wide to Rafinha. Leeds are putting some lovely, lovely passes here. This could be trouble for Manchester United. Click, puts in the cross. Scott McTominay there. Good recovery. That was looking like trouble again. Lindelof again caught wrong side. That is something you do not like to watch. Manchester United have hired a new set piece coach. Let's see how well they defend the set piece. Referees whistled for a retake. Paul Taney is the match official. Leeds cook up a different one, but Bruno Fernandes over there. But they are offside. Yes, they are offside. United read that very well. Not to get caught out. Lindelof on the ball. Leeds with the high press. David De Gea. Horrendous kick there. Both teams seemingly happy to play out from the back. Paul Pogba. Lovely pass over the top. Dan James giving chase. Retrieving it as well. Not being able to keep the ball on the play. Jadon Sancho would have been making a difference over there. Wan-Bissaka finds McTominay. Wan-Bissaka again. McTominay. Dan James. Mason Greenwood trying to switch up the play. Lovely interplay between Pogba and Bruno, but it's well read there from the Leeds defense. Rafinha on the ball. This could be risky. What a save from Melier. And Stream has gone, like at the crucial moment the Stream decided to take a tumble. I don't know if they've scored. Somebody tell me what's happening. Did not result in a goal, that one. That was risky pickings. Facing some internet issues to just be like Paul Pogba had an effort. Let's see the replay. Okay, lovely play over there by Mason Greenwood. Find out, Paul Pogba should have finished. What was Paul Pogba doing there? How could you miss that ball? Should have been hammered by the coach at half time for missing that. Should absolutely be hammered by the coach for missing that. United playing some lovely stuff. Mason Greenwood popping up with a few nutmegs of him. United playing really well. Luke Shaw now. Harry Maguire finding Luke Shaw. It's taken down. Referee gives a corner kick. Rafinha, the new number 10 for the Leeds side. Referee spotted some malice over there. Robin clicked there face to face with Bruno Fernandes. Ball played in. Meliot deals with it awkwardly. Dan James tries to take the shot in. Lindelof doing the sensible thing there, clearing the ball. "14 minutes on the clock and Manchester United is stringing some lovely passes." That this looks trouble. Rafinha on the ball. Maguire not able to close him down. Rafinha puts it in. Victor Lindelof, lovely interception over there. Very bright open start to today evening's game. Leeds United taking the short corner routine once more. Looked dangerous while it was curling in. Fred. Harrison takes it, but David De Gea straight at him. The first shot on target from the Leeds United faithful. Paul Pogba now finds Bruno Fernandes. Fred taking the touch a bit too heavily. Lovely pass there. So much space for Matthias Klick. Finds Jack Harrison. United are cut open right now. It's going to be trouble, but David De Gea, what a save. Midfield was all over the place, that one. David De Gea had his post covered up. Already 7 corners. Ball is played in. Harry Maguire there. And have the throw in. Bruno Fernandes now. Tomine finds Greenwood. Lovely challenge. Mason Greenwood gets robbed off the ball. Some impressive tackling from the Manchester United players as we see. Paul Pogba with commentator's curse. Lucky to get away without a yellow card. That was malicious. Got nothing of the ball, all of the player. So bad, that one. And when Bissaka clears it, lovely pressing there from Dan James. Bruno Fernandes now. Fred. Paul Pogba started off the left. Goes past one. Fred now. No foul, says the ref. Mason Greenwood takes a tumble. Ball again hassled over the top. Bamford giving chase. That was risky. Lindelof. And then winning back possession. See what happened. United creating a bucket load of chances. That was onside. Lovely pass there. Oh, that was so close again. Greenwood has to be stronger over there. Fred. Paul Pogba. Ball played over the top, but Victor Lindelof should be there. Is there. Now on Bissaka. This is Harry Maguire, captain of the club. So much forward. Paul Pogba now. Trying to take on two players. Oh, that was lovely from Paul Pogba. Bruno Fernandes as well. Lovely pass over the top. Dan James. This could be troubling, but Dan James is bloody offside. How can you be offside over there, Daniel? Goodness gracious. Leeds United primary up some passes. The ball over the top for Rafinha, but Rodrigo Rafinha combining. Goes past Maguire like he wasn't there. Referee gives a corner to Leeds United. Referee suggests that Harry Maguire got the final touch. Already 8 corners between the two sides, and it's just been 20 odd minutes in. This gracious. If you're new to the channel, do hit the like and the subscribe button. Ball is played over the top, but McTominay again there reading danger very well. Something which he was liable, but seems to have picked up upon and improved. But let's see what happens. Mason Greenwood. Bruno again. Dan James making the run. Finds Paul Pogba behind. It's all the way back nonetheless. Paul Pogba with delivered with his chance that he absolutely should have buried. No tricks about over there. Lindelof. Rampaging forward instead. Wan-Bissaka finds Paul Pogba. Acres of space for Paul. Lovely touch. Bruno. Luke Shaw right now, but it finds nowhere. Just the one man inside the box. Pogba, Fernandes trying to muck up a bit, but now this could be trouble. There's Click running face to face. Victor Lindelof, but Wan-Bissaka over there gets the better of him and gets the throw in as well. And it started very decently, to be honest, but it looks like the final touch is missing. All three forward players are not the first choice. Jadon Sancho in amongst the bench. We waited so long for him. The other new face alongside Rafa Varane, who had been unveiled to the Old Trafford faithful. Premium signings. Maguire over the dead ball in his own half. Halfway in his own half. Look at the movement from Leeds United. Luke Shaw. Dan James now. Sassel to the ground. Referee has nothing of it. Paul Tierney. James was hoping he'd get the benefit of the doubt, but that wasn't coming. Matthias Click now. Harrison. Referee initially playing the advantage but gives the free kick. Harrison with some lovely feet there. Trying the double touches. La Croqueta, as it's known. This is an interesting angle. And legit nervous on this free kick. Raphinha over the dead ball. Angle doesn't suit him, but that was close. My heart in the mouth. Rodrigo over there. Ball drilled in. Ball had been played over the top. Goalkeeper is way off his line. You need to be a sweeper if you're going to play in Marcelo Bielsa's team. Wan-Bissaka now. Pogba. McTominay. Header finds no one. Fred being bullied in midfield. Bruno Fernandes now. Keeps hold of possession. Pogba. Takes it in, but that was a weak effort. Leeds United targeting the ball over the top a lot. Raphinha helps Luke Shaw keep the ball in play. He strikes forward on attack. Cooper now finds Meslier. United high pressing finally. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Matthias Click now. Luke Ayling. McTominay wins it. Lovely play from McTominay. He's one player I love to see him improve and make the defensive midfield position his own. Now Fernandes charging up on the counter attack. Finds the run, almost finds the run of Dan James. Old Trafford chants, Bruno, Bruno. Wan-Bissaka trailing away the header. Calvin Phillips finds his spot on the bench for now. Pogba. Fred now. Rolls it into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno has some space. Ball is played in and Greenwood just needed a touch. Bruno Fernandes scores the first goal in the Manchester United faithful. Whom else? Whom else did you reckon? Bruno Fernandes opens the scoring for Manchester United in the 2021 season. Absolutely amazing. Bruno Fernandes on the half-hour mark for Manchester United. It is 1-0 against Leeds United. Whom else did you expect? Whom else did you expect? The man, the moment, the phenom Bruno Fernandes. Scott McTominay with a lovely pass and Paul Pogba. First time. Oh, that is delicious. That is the absolute peach of an assist. Pogba to Fernandes. Lovely first touch. And slots it right through the legs of the keeper. 1-0 to Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes, the man on the score sheet. Lovely. Mamma mia, that is so good to watch. Whom else? He continues his hot streak. Just could not figure out why he was so poor against Portugal. First of absolutely many more to come this season. United upon the charge once more. Dan James. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the overlap. Finds him. Bruno Fernandes takes a tumble. Referee was having none of it. Maguire, lovely tackle. Surprisingly, Manchester United have had the better of the chances compared to Leeds. Bruno is what we are hearing. Lindelof on the ball. Finds the ball over the top. Dan James Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes, Luke Shaw. This is delightful. Luke Shaw finds the side netting. This is some delightful play. Delightful on the ball. So it's been so long we've seen Luke Shaw actually getting in those positions, to be fair. Click finds Dallas. Bamford. Switch ball to Rafinha. He's on a good position. Rafinha takes a shot at Pogba and Fred there in the best of position suited to cut out the chance. Greenwood from the right wing. Still has the ball. Greenwood gives it away very cheaply. Bamford. Lovely block there from Wan-Bissaka. Nothing is getting past him. Absolutely nothing is getting past him. Leeds have been like very atrocious in the final third. But again, what a peach of a ball from Paul Pogba on that Bruno Fernandes. But peach of a ball. He's playing false nine essentially. What a ball. What a ball. I'm licking my lips when Sancho, Rashford and Bruno. Goodness, that's what Paul Pogba can do when he's played for the forward. That's why United need a defensive midfielder. They actually let Pogba play in those positions. Lindelof cutting out the danger once more. Fred finds the run of Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes again making the run. Luke Shaw. It is with Shaw. Dan James. Oh, that was close. Manchester United really looking in the mood tonight. All can be it needs just one goal to turn the game. Luke Shaw has been absolutely fantastic. Maguire. Paul Pogba gives away a free kick over there. Feeney again played the ball in. Bamford, but shouts for handball, but none been given. Referee's given a goal kick. Looks like correct decision there. Goal kick for Manchester United. Greenwood, lovely turn, but loses out in the final crux. Lindelof finds Varane. Beg your pardon, finds Maguire. Lindelof and Varane, nope. Lovely ball played by Maguire over the top. Dan James winning a header for Paul Pogba. Still referee not giving a free kick for Manchester United. It's atrocious for the moment, but Leeds United again very, very poor. Very poor in the final third. Lot of letdowns. Dan James had a golden chance. Bruno loses out. That's something you don't quite hear me saying. Quite hear anybody saying. Dan James, McTominay has been very good. Has read all the plays, McTominay. Still no free kick from the ref. Like, what the hell is he on? Clear as daylight, that free kick. Kaling will send the cross. It goes out. David De Gea takes the goal kick straight to Dan James. Still has the ball, Dan James. Wan-Bissaka just needed to take 1 second more with the pass. McTominay has been everywhere. Brilliant, brilliant touch from there. United are in the hunt for a new defensive midfielder, but if McTominay plays like that, you see what he does against bigger opposition, but with the passing, with the control, and with like the assurance, especially all the defensive midfielders that have played for Manchester United have not given that one thing. This assurance, if he does like that, week in, week out, as he does for Scotland. Meanwhile, Greenwood is on the charge. Mason Greenwood up, in and out, in and out. Dan James with the cross, disappointing one. Harry Maguire now inside the Leeds half. Calvin Phillips needs to come on. Leeds midfield is being run over like anything. Greenwood from the right. Acres of space. Wan-Bissaka now. He's playing as number 10 over there. Harry Maguire. Lindelof. Finds Dan James. Saw this in the preseason, Wan-Bissaka with the underlap. Now Dan James coming in field. Bruno Fernandes has space to ponder. Takes in the shot, but it's not far wide. Deflection on the way. Manchester United have got themselves a corner. Set piece chance. Man for man marking. Ball is played in. McTominay coming in there is held as it looked like. No nonsense, McTominay. Leeds United with the possession in the midfield area. Stream dies just at the right moment. "43 minutes on the clock. Jack Harrison, former Manchester United Academy player. McTominay now. Lovely control of the ball. Paul Pogba. Referee playing advantage. Wan-Bissaka. Kieran McKenna. Leeds United trying to jostle for possession. Now gets it very well. Billy Ayling losing out from Mason Greenwood. McTominay essentially having a very, very good game. Paul Pogba now. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. Goes past his man. Mason Greenwood goes past his man as well. Mason Greenwood finds Paul Pogba. Finds Dan James. Makes an angle to shoot. Takes the shot. It's straight to the goalkeeper. Cannot get any power behind it. Weak shot there from Dan James. Now just needs one moment of magic from the Leeds United forward line to change the game in all proceedings. Just cannot be poised without any sense of... second goal is needed for Manchester United. Absolutely. We conceded a lot. The Everton game, if you remember, we were up 3-0. We drawed that game 3-3. Need to put golfing class difference as he's been in the first half. Scott McTominay. Dan James giving chase. A single minute added on the first half. Leeds United look to take that 1-0 deficit into halftime. No such intent on going forward. Ball played over the top, but Luke Shaw there. And that is halftime. Excellent game of football happened in the first half. Manchester United taking the lead courtesy of Bruno Fernandes basically on the 31st minute. The delightful assist from Paul Pogba. We'll be back with the halftime analytics after an extended break. I need that one. Definitely do tune in to the rest of the shows in the playlist while I leave you for the break. Of course, do hit the subscribe button and the like and share button if you're new to the channel. See you in around, let's say 5.5 minutes. Stay tuned till then. Halftime analytics is on the horizon. Okay, so welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What an exciting first half. To be fair, but let us have a look at the statistics. At the moment, this is how it looks like. Manchester United 11 shots on target, 11 shots, 4 on target, 46% possession. But look at the attempts. Like Pogba could have easily made it 2-0, 1-0 to be fair. Bruno making the goal count. Dan James with a chance again. Passing accuracy. Leeds have been woeful in the final third. 3 fouls by either side, 2 offsides, corners, 9 corners in the first half is something what you don't see very often, do you? Otherwise, I think that this is a very good start by Manchester United. They played very well, especially in the final third. The movement has been sensational, especially the movement. We saw, like last year, the watch-alongs or the pre-match podcast or the games have been breaking down. We've seen how the likes of, we've seen that the front three was stagnant, was sedentary, to be fair. And watching Manchester United play with the vigor and the, let's say, the guile that has been missing, especially the fans coming in. Mason Greenwood from central striker popping out to the right. Aaron Wan-Bissaka popping at number 10. That is total positional rotation. And I definitely think that Van de Beek would hugely benefit with something of a rotation in that segment, especially the total football aspect that we are plotting upon. Although Dan James has had a decent start, but definitely Jadon Sancho over there would have made more of what he had. But let's see. Scott McTominay is one I'd like to point out because of his guile and composure. I was saying in between, like, one thing that has eluded Manchester United central defensive midfielders is reliability, is dependability. That at this moment of time, McTominay is looking to deal with everything. Lindelof's errors, he got himself between man and ball. And if he can continue like that, and I think playing centre half for Scotland has actually amped up his positional awareness. He's looked so well covering up in all those gaps that essentially a defensive midfielder should be doing. And I think that if he can improve upon this, he has the tenacity. I don't think anyone needs to be that good of a passer. You don't need a deep lying playmaker when you have likes of Paul Pogba playing beside you. Just need to win the balls and give it to Paul or Bruno. They'll make the magic happen. And if McTominay can build on that, definitely I think he can be over there seen as the long-term solution. Definitely the long-term solution playing in that position. Of course, that is my view of things. Definitely that is my view of things. But as the statistics suggest, I think United have fairly a decent outing in the first half. Much more than we expected. Like we expected Leeds to run them over. Leeds at the moment look like they are in dire need of fitness. Rafinha has had some moments from that right wing berth. Luke Shaw has been overlapping, but McTominay and Maguire has been actually keeping him at bay very well. But all it needs is just one goal to change the game. It leaves somehow come back into the game. I think we'll panic. United have had that mettle, but you remember the Everton game where Bruno scored that worldie? We were 3-0 bloody up, or probably 3-1 up at any point of time. Still we managed to draw that game 3-3. I don't know how, I don't know why, but still that needs to be the natural course of improvement this season. We had the style of play, we had the goals and assists coming in. What needed to be is shoring up in the back, and Rafael Varane's signing amps that attitude onto the pitch. That United definitely recognize that Lindelof is susceptible to aerial threat and is sometimes caught out of the ball, not strong enough. He's smashing ball playing centre half, but then again, you need to be somewhat of all-rounder if you are a Premier League if you want to be a top-class Premier League defender. He has to follow the footsteps of John Stones, who were already out. So already out, 1 foot out of the door when he revived his career at Manchester City, especially with the signing of Ruben Dias. But Varane comes in, likely to partner Maguire, and not likely more of Lindelof, but he has had an interesting game so far. Still we wait for the second half to commence. You're waiting for the second half. Dan James is trending on Twitter. McTominay, depending on Twitter, McTominay proving his hitters wrong once again, bossing the midfield. Will Jadon Sancho come on in the second half? Let's see. Has to come on in the second half. Has to. Absolutely has to. See what happens in this scenario. Just waiting for the second half to commence. Junior Firpo is warming up and looks to come on. 24-year-old player signed freshly off Barcelona's clutches with their fire sale that they're having at the moment of time. It is currently 1-0 to Manchester United as we get ready for the second half. More of the same, please. Anthony Martial is looking to come on. So Leeds going in a positional shuffle. Rodrigo going off. Second half is upon us. Manchester United kicking off the second half this term. They have themselves a throw-in, which Luke Shaw takes. Paul Pogba in interesting position. Lovely play. Second touch was not good enough, considering his standards on the ball. Stuart Dallas playing in midfield from defense. Welcome to the Premier League, Junior Firpo. United have themselves a throw-in. Alioski on the ball, plays the ball forward, but David De Gea is there to cover. Lindelof diving forward. McTominay now. Couldn't quite make the run, Dan James. Stream is dead once more. Now what happened to the stream, man? Stream is back, but I refreshed at the wrong time. Stream. Leeds have scored. Leeds have scored while my stream was gone. This bloody thing that I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Just needed to take one moment and we'll start panicking. Just needed one moment to start panicking. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Same as Tielemans. Same thing, the Tielemans error. How can you give away so much space? Such a lovely goal, but how can you give away so much space? Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Good strike nonetheless. It's 1-1. Pathetic, literally pathetic. Lost for words. Literally lost for words. How can you give away that much space, man? It's criminal. Stupid way. Leeds fans are shouting like literally, man. Come on. Not taking any of it. Leeds win the throw-in. So frustrating. Right off of the second half, United concede. Maguire. McTominay. Back to David De Gea. United are panicking. United are panicking. Just cannot play the ball out of defense. Referee as well not giving a free kick. Ball played over the top. Lindelof there on hand to cover. Finds Luke Shaw now. Pogba. Tries to play a lovely pass to Greenwood. Mason Greenwood now takes the shot. Mason Greenwood. That is the Manchester United we know. That is the counter-attack we know. Mason Greenwood finds the net. And finds the bloody net in the bottom corner. Mason Greenwood makes it 2-1 for Manchester United. Lovely goal. Right back at you, Leeds United. Bloody right back at you. What a goal. What a bloody goal. And what a pass from Paul Pogba. What a pass from Paul Pogba. 2 assists on the opening game. United pay the bloody money. 2 exquisite passes. Look at Paul Pogba. Look at that pass. That is class oozing all over. And Mason Greenwood. That is at him at his best. What a strike to the bottom corner away from the goalkeeper's reach. What a goal. Inch perfect from Mason Clinical Greenwood. Right back at just around 2 minutes. Solskjaer saying that Greenwood is the best finisher in the club, and there is your proof. Preyed on the ball. Paul Pogba finds Bruno Fernandes. This could be number 3. Bruno Fernandes. It is number 3. It is number 3. Paul Pogba with the 3rd assist of the game. Bruno Fernandes with his 2nd goal of the night. Bloody hell, this is the Manchester United we know. Bruno and Pogba combining efficiently to give Manchester United golfing class indifference between their rose rivals from Lancashire. What a bloody goal! Just 1 minute, 1.5 minutes between the two goals. This is Wonderland. Absolutely fans going mental at Old Trafford. Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba, if we continue playing like this, goodness gracious, 3 goals in an 8-minute spell. Bruno Fernandes gets his brace. And I'm mental, absolutely livid. And I'm absolutely mental. That is the Manchester United we know. Bloody hell, that this calls for some celebration. Bloody hell, Bruno Fernandes. 2 goals on the opening day. He's off to break his own bloody record. Pogba finds Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Greedy there, Wan-Bissaka. Everybody wants a goal at this moment of time. Now they're turning up the style. Three assists for Paul Pogba. Third bloody assists. This is absolutely loud. Electric Old Trafford is buzzing. Fernandes playing a false 9-ish role, goes back to Meslier. Bruno Fernandes the top scorer, Paul Pogba the top assister already. It's offside. Bloody hell, this is Wonderland. Lovely ball over the top for Luke Shaw. Fred winning the ball. It's a loose pass from Paul, but Maguire there clearing for trouble. Bring in bloody Jadon Sancho. What are you waiting for? So much desire from the Manchester United players. Lindelof winning the header. Wan-Bissaka, lovely play from Wan-Bissaka. Just as I say. Maguire there, lovely tackle. Paul Pogba had 3 assists in the entire campaign last season. He's already equalled that tally in the opening 60 minutes of the first game of the season. Let's hope Willian got 3 assists in his first game for Arsenal last season. Let's hope he does not turn into Willian. But much more coming from Paul Pogba. Fred finds Greenwood. Lovely turn. Still Mason Greenwood. Referee gives the free kick for Manchester United and the yellow card as well. Harry Maguire now. McTominay finds Lindelof. Straight mark ball over the top. Bruno Fernandes running in. Bruno Fernandes with the hat-trick. Bruno Fernandes with the hat-trick in the opening game of the season. Who would you have thought? Who would have thought? Bruno Fernandes with a bloody hat-trick for Manchester United in Old Trafford. I am going bloody mental. I am bloody going mental. Bruno Fernandes with a hat-trick. Can you believe it? Lindelof coming up with an assist. It is 4-1 for Manchester United against their bitter old rivals, where we expected a 2-2, 1-1 draw. Every one of us being stunned with this performance. Is he onside though? What about the finish? Goal stands. 4-1. Bruno bloody Fernandes. Goodness gracious, still not believing this. Bruno Fernandes, open play hat-trick. Open play hat-trick. He can do everything, can't he? Scott McTominay. Pogba now. Tries to find the run of Dan James. "4-1 on opening night. I eat my words. United weren't panicking. Mason Greenwood. Leeds cut right wide open. Get bloody Sancho and Martial on. This is absolutely amazing. Leeds passing the ball out of play. Old Trafford faithful. 4-1. It is immense. Somebody just commented somewhere, Leeds lives matter. Scott McTominay. So wonderful to have the fans back. Harry Maguire finding Luke Shaw now. Fred. Lindelof again. Varane comes in and Lindelof gets himself a bloody assist. Fred. McTominay making the run, but a bit far. Appealing for the pen. That is a bit of a banter that is going on. So much fun to watch. Luke Shaw now. Just would have wanted that bloody clean sheet. Harry Maguire. Loose pass. Pogba playing centre forward. There's so much positional rotation in this team at the moment of time. Rafinha giving the ball away to McTominay. Right place, right time, perfection. Just have a look at the goals, man. I shouted my voice off. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. Lovely pass to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Daniel James now on the ball, taking on his man Junior Firpo in the... He has intent, but it's Dan James after all. 65 minutes gone. Want to see Jadon Sancho, man. Come on, Oli. Make the bloody substitutes. What are you waiting for? Fans need a rejuggle. Bruno for golden boot needed. He'll outdo himself. Like getting a hat trick from open play. That is not Bruno Fernandes. Just need one penalty for the sake of it. For the sake of banter. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer still not making substitutions. Greenwood missing up his kick. Just awaiting Sancho to be coming on. Firpo ke diye Barca. Junior Firpo, I don't even know why Barcelona signed him in the first case. Like Todibo as well. A lot of unnecessary signings that Barcelona have made. Jadon Sancho is warming up. Oh, listen to the noise in the Stratford end. Listen to the noise. That is some bloody ovation for a bloody warm-up. Mason Greenwood on the ball. Tries to find the run of Dan James, but unsuccessful. Barca at Betis dropped massively at Barcelona. That did not get the playing time as much as he'd hoped. Very honestly. And Premier League is a different class altogether. Rafinha on the ball. Bit of a Di Maria about him, Rafinha. Similar playing style. Luke Shaw, lovely tackle. Paul Pogba now. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Still waiting for support, Bruno. Mason Greenwood. Paul Pogba has decent amount of green grass ahead of him. Paul Pogba finds them. Fred scores a goal. This is a rout. Paul Pogba with 4 assists. 4 bloody assists. Paul Pogba again with an assist. Fred scores a goal. Paul Pogba has broken his record for last season in the opening 70 minutes in the opening game of the day. Goodness gracious, it is 5-1. Marcelo Bielsa is in the mud. Sorry to say, Marcelo, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is in the mud. Goodness gracious. Scott McTominay again. Mason Greenwood. Look at the run from Fred. It is McTominay staying back. Fred moving forward. What a lovely finish from Fred. Lovely finish from Fred. If Manchester United can produce this consistently, we are up for a title challenge, folks. We are up for a title challenge. Fred scores a bloody goal. It's just like one cue after the other. I'm running out of space to enter the goal scorers' names, and happily so. Happily so. Matic is on. Costa is on as well for Jack Harrison. This is a mauling. Need one more. Every attack looks like a Manchester United goal at the moment of time. Lovely pass from Paul Pogba. Gets a throw in. Lovely display. I kept Bruno captain, so plus, but transferred out Pogba for Grealish. Could have easily had 100-pointer. Definitely. Bruno is vice captain for me. I put Salah as captain. Can you imagine? The only saving grace is that Salah doesn't start. The only saving grace for me would be Salah not starting at Manchester for Liverpool. Anthony Martial is warming up. Need Jadon Sancho. Come on. Sancho, Martial, Pogba, Bruno needed. Fred and Matic both left-footed in the center of midfield. Rashford, as he waits for, it's around 12 weeks away from full fitness. Loose pass there from Fred. You do one thing right, Fred, you do 20 other things wrong. Impressive display nonetheless. Goal goes all the way back to David De Gea. Just wanted the clean sheet, man. That is the thing that we wanted. Pogba. Still Pogba. Lovely roll of the ball. Pogba is having a field day. Wan-Bissaka now. Still Wan-Bissaka. Dan James on the ball. It's blocked. Leeds are losing the plot over here. Jadon Sancho is indeed coming on, folks. Martial and Jadon Sancho coming on. Need two more, folks. 7-1 in opening night. Listen to the ovation. Waited so much, waited so much for him. Jadon Sancho waited bloody so much for him. It is Sancho's season right now. Martial and Sancho, two more attacking substitutes for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He is ruthless. Stream dies. Stream cannot take the excitement. So Sancho and Martial is going to get 15 odd minutes. Bruno Fernandes wins the header. Paul Pogba. Fred. Was a lovely pass. Greenwood takes the shot. Inches wide. Snap shot from Greenwood. Look at the ovation. Sancho for Dan James. Look at the ovation. We waited so much for you, Jadon. Waited bloody so much for you. A lot of dreams, a lot of nightmares after Jadon Sancho makes his debut for Manchester United. Paul Pogba is off. That means Mason Greenwood will start from right wing. Jadon Sancho will catch a glimpse of him from the left. What a night. What an outing for Paul Pogba. Sancho coming up with Manchester United already 4 goals up. "15 minutes to go. Leeds United are finally glad to see the back of Paul Pogba. He was... Oh, goodness gracious. This is amazing. Who needs forwards when the midfielders do the job for you? Lindelof. Bamford makes his way off. I told you why not to select Bamford if you've watched the FPL section that I've made on Friday, yesterday night. Told you Bamford was a risky choice against Manchester United. It's non-existent, to be honest. It's absolutely non-existent. Tyler Robertson. United have a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Fred. It's Anthony Martial. Matic now. Luke Shaw. Still not Jadon Sancho not having a touch of the ball. Martial. Lovely control from Anthony Martial. Good strength from him. Greenwood trying to play in the run of Wan-Bissaka. Fouling them in the process. Ball goes out. Leeds have completely lost the plot. Absolutely, completely lost the plot. Marcelo Bielsa would have an aftermath of that as well. Opening game. Still not a touch for Jadon Sancho as we await Harry Maguire. So much confidence. Look, Lindelof even getting an assist. Like Shaw and Alex Telles moment. Fans chanting 6-1. Mason Greenwood. Shot coming in off the post. Fernandes staying down. That was a sore one. Two good friends, Bruno Fernandes and Rafinha from the Sporting Lisbon days. Martial. Maguire, loose touch there from Maguire. Luke Shaw forced to commit a foul. Think that would be a yellow card as well, and my FPL takes a dump. Escapes one. Jadon Sancho yet to get the first touch of the ball. Rafinha with the ball in. Maguire headed out. That is way over in. That's out of Old Trafford from Costa. Elder Costa. Sancho's first touch finally. Martial trying to play it on. Gets his side a throw in. Man of the match for you, Paul Pogba or Bruno Fernandes, especially the one that takes home the match ball. Now comes the decision when Rashford comes in, when Sancho is there. Maguire gets his side the throw in. 9 minutes to go. If you're here in the channel for the first time, do hit the like and the subscribe button, of course. Jadon Sancho. Fred. Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka turning on the afterburners. Gets his side the throw in. Martial trying to turn, unsuccessfully so. Fred gives away the free kick. Not Fred, but Wan-Bissaka instead. Referee giving fouls to Leeds United live if there were Pringles. Luke Shaw gets the yellow card. My FPL done and dusted. Game has died down a bit since Paul Pogba left the pitch. Manchester United with the throw in. Maguire with the dominant header. I hit straight to the Leeds player nonetheless. Lucky deflection. Maguire, Shaw, Sancho. Maguire again as United make their way. Think 6 is a reckoning. Do tell me on the comments if you think United are going to hit a 6. Sancho, loose pass. Anthony Martial is taken down from the tackle. Luke Shaw would be taking the throw in. Bruno Fernandes, first time touch out. What ridiculous pass that. What was that? Brilliant. Fred, Matic. Lindelof all the way back to De Gea. Pings it to Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes loses out. This could be trouble. Tyler Roberts playing in. Missing. What a miss from Rafinha. What a miss from Rafinha. Could have been 5-2. खुश तो बहुत हो गए तुम आज. Absolutely Bruno with the Bruno with the ball. The match ball, of course, Rafinha should have scored. Should have scored. Marcelo is frustrated. United have just down their gear a bit. Martial again losing out. Lovely tackle there from Wan-Bissaka. Ref! An idiot. So, not giving one Manchester United free kicks. Oh, that was on Fred. Could have let that one go. Come on. Maguire again on the end of the ball. Ailing with the shot, but that is a disappointing one. 87 minutes gone. Looks like 5-1 would be the actual score. Bruno Fernandes taking home the goal, the match ball. First hat-trick in Manchester United colours. just keeps on getting better and better. Cheers to you, Bruno. Leeds on the attack now. Lindelof gets his header away. Martial, lovely control. Finds Sancho. Miscontrol there, but that was clever, buying himself a yard of space over there. Fred, Matic, Fred again. Olays from the crowd. Every pass is being olayed. They hate the Leeds supporters, don't they? This is what the fans bring back. No more generic sounds. Olay. Finally, referee gives a foul for Manchester United. Bielsa is livid. It's absolutely livid. Got Fred. Sancho. Fred winning the ball again. Greenwood finds the run of Anthony Martial. Can he struck up a partnership with Sancho? As pass was loose. See what is intent over there. Luke Shaw getting himself on the end of a foul. Costa giving away a needless foul over there. Ole is smiling. Maguire. Loose pass there. Old Trafford is not emptying fast unless you're a Leeds United supporter over there. Sancho winning the header from the goal kick. 3 minutes of added on time has been signalled. Luke Shaw goes all the way back to David. Lindelof under a bit of pressure. Wan-Bissaka so away with it. Junior Firpo finds Rafinha, drills it in. Luke Shaw over there. Jadon Sancho covering up in defense. Ayling chipped it back, but David De Gea was on hand to cover. Rolls it in for Mason Greenwood. Martial now. Fred, Matic. Sancho from left back, as it seems. Kept it simple. Sancho. See the intent there. Trying to find Wan-Bissaka. Is an excellent playmaker as well. United have defended very well. I think Leeds, apart from that, Leeds have been very poor. Ball played over the top from Greenwood, but not reaching Martial. It's quite end to the game at the moment of time. Matic wins it. Can we get a sixth? Come on. Sancho tries to go past the Leeds defender, Alioski. He's not having none of it. Where is Luke Shaw, by the way? He's holding his groins for the moment. He's here. Sancho takes the throw in. Nope, he's fine. Sancho, Greenwood, Shaw. What was that? Everybody trying. Not everyone is Paul Pogba. That is proof. Ball being played over the top. Rafinha trying to squeeze it in. No penalty, says the ref. Maguire getting away with it. Nope. Nothing. No contact. Should be a yellow card for a dive. Lovely, lovely start, and that is full time, by the way. That is full time. I forgot to reset. Basically. The timer, of course. Somebody should have told me in the comments, all of you unhelpful people. Livid with the performance of Manchester United. In literally no one expected this. Anybody tell me on the comment section, did you expect this? Nothing. Like literally we had planned nothing of this sort of a display. Absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Full time, I'm just having second thoughts to this. Like full time, it is 5-1. Bruno Fernandes with the hat-trick. Let's have a look at the stats. As you can see over onto the right of your screen, 16 shots from Manchester United, 8 on target. Leeds woeful in the final third, still managing 10 shots, just the 3 on target, and 1 super goal from Luke Ayling. What a wonderful strike. Probably the goal of the match and one of the contenders for the goal of the season. United had less possession, can you believe it, and scored 5. Passing accuracy, both teams need to fluster up, but Paul Pogba, let's take a minute to appreciate 4 goals, 4 assists from Paul Pogba. He had managed entirely 3 in the last campaign. And right now he's coming up with 4 assists in 70 odd minutes. Is immense. Sancho and Martial came on in the later stages of the match, and they had relatively quite a run out, to be said. Greenwood was fantastic. Got the lovely goal. And Bruno Fernandes, like if you have someone as good as a finisher as him, he'll finish opponents. Like Paul Pogba just played in passes for fun. The two of the first assist was outrageous. Second assist was class from Paul Pogba. The other 2 were normal passes. Even bloody Fred got on the score sheet. Bruno Fernandes with 3, Mason Greenwood with 1, and Fred with the final nail in the coffin for Marcelo Bielsa's side. It's twice now that we have beaten Marcelo Bielsa like with a 4 goal margin. Still, people come on and place on trash talks on United. Ole has had his fair share of critics, that is understandable, but I think he's not that as bad as people make out him to be. People have been hoggling my timeline, but let's see. I'll have a lot of... Ole definitely has a lot of questions to answer, a lot of performance to be given, and the consistency is key. He was consistent in coming back, and the next the first consistency was scoring the goals, especially after letting go of Romelu Lukaku. He has scored the goals. The assists are being coming. He used to play with Andres Pereira and Lingard behind the main striker. That has gone. It's Bruno Fernandes. It's quality all over the top of the park now. It's quality all over in the back line as well. Rafael Varane definitely would be starting the next game. Look to get a midfielder in. Even if McTominay had a splendid outing, I expect Manchester United to get a midfielder in. Or else if he has faith in Matic and McTominay, think it'll do the job. I think definitely it'll do the job. Because stuff like this, it's expected when you play Leeds United, now we can safely say. With that, I think I'll leave the match at a premium for you guys. Tomorrow it is Manchester City versus Tottenham. I think I'll cover it. I think I'll have time. The last game, so both the Manchester clubs, think I'll cover next week. I don't think I would have time to cover because my job will be on full flow. But still, I'll bring you all the content. With that, this has been an exciting watch. 5-1 on the scoreline. Definite immense start of the campaign for Manchester United, for Bruno Fernandes with his first hat-trick for Manchester United, and Paul Pogba outdoing his last season best of 3 assists in the Premier League in total. Exciting starts. If you're a Manchester United fan like me, I'd say do not get your hopes up, but you can be at least optimistic for once. You can at least not lose your sleep over a performance. United are playing some ball at the moment. Let's hope that this continues. Of course, do hit the like and subscribe button, all of you wonderful people supporting me on my journey. You can donate to the channel as well. Number is down below, of course. With that, I think I'll have a bit of rest. It's been a long week for me. The one day I get off, definitely I deserve that rest after the showing. See you all very soon. Goodbye, bye, and just enjoy the juggernaut known as the Premier League. This is your host and commentator Neil, bidding you goodbye for tonight. Stay safe, stay at home, and enjoy the rest of the matches to come. Bye-bye.